Okay, so we've got an adult memory.
Yes.
That is a memory of a dream or a nightmare that woke you.
Yes.
Do you want to just give that a title?
Breathlessness.
Breathlessness? Okay. So when you think of that breathlessness, that movie title, what do you get out of 10 as an emotional charge?
Do you mean now or
when you tune into that? What would it have been?
A 10.
So it was a 10 then. And when you tune into it now, that breathlessness movie, like just run it through in your mind. That breathlessness movie. How old were you?
24.
24. So that breathlessness movie when you were 24. Just notice what you feel.
Scared.
Scared? And what's the scared, breathless feeling out of 10?
An 8.
An 8? Okay. Alright, so open your eyes now. Even though I've got this breathless movie.
Even though I've got this breathless movie.
And I feel scared.
I feel scared.
And it's 8 out of 10.
And it's 8 out of 10.
I accept myself deeply and completely.
I accept myself deeply and completely.
Even though I've got this breathless, scared movie.
Even though I've got this breathless, scared movie.
And I feel it 8 out of 10.
And I feel it 8 out of 10.
Where do you feel it in your body? Scared, breathless movie.
It was in the lungs.
In my lungs. I accept myself deeply and completely.
I accept myself deeply and completely.
Even though I can still tune into this scared, breathless movie.
Even though I can still tune into this scared, breathless movie.
And I feel it in my lungs.
And I feel it in my lungs.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
Deeply and completely.
Deeply and completely.
This scared feeling.
This scared feeling.
This breathlessness in my lungs.
This breathlessness in my lungs.
I have this movie.
I have this movie.
This scared, breathless movie.
This scared, breathless movie.
I feel it in my lungs.
I feel it in my lungs.
This scared, breathless movie in my lungs.
This scared, breathless movie in my lungs.
It's 8 out of 10.
It's 8 out of 10.
I can still feel it in my lungs.
I can still feel it in my lungs.
This scared, breathless feeling in my lungs.
This scared, breathless feeling in my lungs.
So take a deep breath. And just tune into that scared, breathless movie that you feel in your lungs. Is it still 8 out of 10 or has it gone down?
No, it's still probably an 8.
So just describe that feeling when you think of that movie title, this scared, breathless movie. 8 out of 10 in your lungs.
It's just sort of gasping for air.
Okay. Even though I've still got this gasping for air feeling.
Even though I've still got this gasping for air feeling.
When I tune into this breathless, scared movie.
When I tune into this breathless, scared movie.
I accept myself deeply and completely.
I accept myself deeply and completely.
Even though I've still got this memory.
Even though I've still got this memory.
And I get scared and breathless.
And I get scared and breathless.
And I feel it in my lungs.
And I feel it in my lungs.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And my body's reactions.
And my body's reactions.
Deeply and completely.
Deeply and completely.
I can still feel that scared, breathless feeling in my lungs.
I can still feel that scared, breathless feeling in my lungs.
When I think of this movie.
When I think of this movie.
And I accept myself and I'm willing to process it.
And I accept myself and I am willing to process it.
Releasing it now.
Releasing it now.
Out of my lungs.
Out of my lungs.
This movie title.
This movie title.
Scared and breathless.
Scared and breathless.
I feel it in my lungs.
I feel it in my lungs.
Scared and breathless.
Scared and breathless.
Feel it in my lungs.
Feel it in my lungs.
It's hard to breathe.
It's hard to breathe.
Releasing it now.
Releasing it now.
This movie title.
This movie title.
Scared and breathless.
Scared and breathless.
In my lungs.
In my lungs.
Deep breath. What's that gone down to now?
What a 5.
So if you describe that 5 feeling now in detail, is it still in your lungs?
No, it's in my heart.
In your heart. So that scared, breathless feeling in your heart. Okay. Does it have a colour? Start tapping.
It's an orange.
Even though I've got this orange, scared, breathless feeling in my heart.
Even though I've got this orange, scared, breathless feeling in my heart.
When I think of the movie title,
When I think of the movie title,
this memory, I accept myself
I accept myself
and the way my body's been protecting me,
and the way my body has been protecting me.
and I'm willing to process and let it go now.
And I am willing to process and let it go now.
Even though I've still got this scared, breathless, orange feeling,
Even though I still have this scared, breathless, orange feeling
when I think of this movie title,
when I think of this movie title,
and I feel it in my heart,
and I feel it in my heart,
I am willing to process and let it go,
I am willing to process it and let it go,
and tap away the feelings from this movie title,
and tap away the feelings from this movie title,
and I accept myself
and I accept myself
deeply and completely.
deeply and completely.
Letting my body know I can release this now,
Letting my body know that I can release this now,
releasing this feeling,
releasing this feeling,
this orange, scared, breathless feeling.
this orange, scared, breathless feeling.
I feel it in my heart.
I feel it in my heart.
When I think of this movie title,
When I think of this movie title,
releasing this feeling in my heart,
releasing this feeling in my heart,
this orange feeling in my heart.
this orange feeling in my heart.
When I think about that movie title,
When I think about that movie title,
processing and releasing it now.
processing and releasing it now.
So just that movie title, this breathless movie, what's that down to now?
A 2.
Good. And if there was a colour that helps to dissolve or bring that down even more, what colour would that be?
Gold.
Gold. So just close your eyes and breathe in that gold colour and vibration, and just tap on your karate chop point and allow that to penetrate. And eyebrow, that gold colour, dissolving it even more into your heart, side of the eye. That gold colour dissolving it even more when you think of that movie title, under the eye. That gold colour dissolving it even more. Under the nose, gold colour dissolving it even more. Chin, gold energy and vibration, dissolving it even more. Collarbone, gold colour dissolving it even more. Under the arm, dissolving that. So what's that down to now?
To 0.
Good. Alright, so on the karate chop point, I want you to start at a neutral place when you're thinking about this movie. So where were you before it started happening?
I had just been in the dream.
Oh, so it's a dream, so you're in bed?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened that started the crescendo of this feeling?
It was just the breathlessness. Like I just thought I was dying.
Okay.
So it was and couldn't breathe and couldn't get my breath.
And what was in the dream that made that occur?
It was skiing. It was an incident. I was skiing on the lake and the boat had stopped and the rope had wrapped around me. The boat then started again and it just
so where was the rope wrapped around you in the dream?
All around me.
All around you, so completely around you.
Yes.
How thick was the rope?
A normal ski rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the intensity when you think of that part now? So you're asleep and then you woke up having that memory, that dream of the rope wrapped around you, and you've got this breathlessness and it woke you up?
Yes.
What's that intensity now?
No, it's gone.
Okay, and that's just tapping on the title of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine it. Close your eyes. Imagine you're asleep, you've woken up with that feeling of breathlessness. That boat had wrapped the rope around you and then taken off, and you woke up feeling breathless outside of the eye. Is it coming up at all?
No.
Under
I
the eye?
can see it.
Under
But
the eye?
there's nothing
There's nothing there?
attached to it.
So under the nose. So even though we were just tapping on the title of that movie, you've actually tapped it all the way anyhow. So just see if you can hear the sound of the boat. You can see, you can feel the cold water, you can feel the rope around you. See it, hear it, feel it. Is it bringing it up at all?
No.
Okay. And it takes off and squeezes the life out of you. And you wake up in bed breathless. Is it bringing anything up now?
No.
Great. And this sometimes happens just by tapping on the title of the movie. People are so connected with it that it takes longer to tap out just the title, but what you're really doing is working on the whole movie because you're connected with it. So just send and see that beautiful yellow gold light in your heart as you play through that whole movie again under the arm. And just speak through it. So start at the karate chop point and speak through the whole thing. And I see more gold yellow light. So what's happening?
Yeah, I can see the boat on the water. And it stopped.
Eyebrow.
Yeah. And yeah, I was waiting in the water, and didn't realise the rope had wrapped around me.
Side of the eye, yeah.
And yeah, the boat took off.
Under the eye, anything coming up?
No.
Good. Under the nose. Took off, and it squeezed the life out of you.
Yeah.
And then woke up in bed, gasping for breath. Collarbone. Feeling that beautiful yellow gold light in your heart. And
I feel a freedom.
Freedom. Good. Under the arm. Thank your body for processing this now.
Oh, thank you for processing this now.
Released it.
Released it.
And feeling that peace.
And feeling that peace.
Well done.
Thank you.
Wow.
Cool.